did we do today? Yasmin, what did we do for our notes today?
We converted between decimals, fractions, and percent.
And you are correct. So the title was 4546. We combined two lessons into one, percents, decimals, and fractions. What is a percent? What is a percent, Alicia? Part of a whole. Okay, and a whole can be broken down into percents, which add up to 100%, right? Okay, cool. And when we're doing conversions, we have two really sets of conversions. We have conversions light, kind of like when you get the light app. We talked about this yesterday, right? Where you don't have to pay for this app. So conversions light would be if you're dealing with a number out of what? What would the number be that you're dealing with if you're just dealing with easy light conversions, Mona? 100, right? So if we're dealing with a number like 98% here on A, we know that 98%, since percents are based out of 100, would be the fraction 98 over 100, which we're reducing to 49 over 50, right? Or if you're dealing with 3%, it's 3 over 100. Pretty simple stuff, yes, no? Okay. And then if you go to part B there, we're converting to a decimal. 98% is 98 hundredths as a fraction. And the fraction, if you say 98 hundredths, actually translates to the decimal, which is 98 hundredths because the 8 is in the hundredths place, right? Okay, you guys got all that? We went down then to number 4, conversions, the one you have to pay for. Did you get the connection there? Or the translation? And we talked about the fact that fractions are simply division problems, yes, no? And so 1 divided by 4, if we put it into a division box, works out to be 25 hundredths, even though you guys could do that one in your head because of mental math. And then we said 1/4 is 25%, not only because 25 hundredths translate to 25%, but because if we set up 1/4 in proportion form, it would equal something over 100, right? And we know that 4 times 25 is 100, so then we do the same thing at the top, and 1 times 25 is 25. And so if x is a percent out of 100, we would say x is 25%. Got it? Okay, you guys cool with all that? And we're going to skip this part right here. We just did that. And then we talked about Malel and her language arts grade. Remember that? That was just today. And in order to convert from a fraction to a decimal, we do division. And from a decimal to a percentage, we simply write the percent if it's based out of hundredths. Yes? And then the cool thing is, not so much for Malel, and this is just totally made up, but the cool thing is we talked about what happens if you don't turn work in on time. And in Malel's case, she did not turn in a 25-point assignment. And so we went from her points to her new points. So she had 472 over 96. She was getting a 95%, which was wonderful. And then she still had 472 points because she didn't turn the assignment in, so she got no extra points. The total went from 496 to 521 because it was worth 25. And we saw what happened to her grade. And it did not go very well for her, did it? Hence, therefore, turn your work in on time, right? Questions? Anything else you want me to do before I stop the video and move on?